Good morning. I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, do you truly believe in yourself? Not just when things are easy, not just when the path is clear, but when everything is stacked against you. When life hits you hard, when you're exhausted, when you feel like quitting, do you still believe in you? Most people don't. They give up at the first sign of pain, the first failure, the first moment of doubt. But let me tell you something. Those who succeed, those who push past their limits, those who achieve greatness, they are not the most talented, the strongest, or the smartest. They are the ones who refuse to quit, the ones who refuse to listen to doubt, the ones who, no matter how many times they fall, get back up and say, I am not done yet. Believing in yourself is the foundation of everything you want to achieve in life. It's not about being the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. It's about trusting yourself even when no one else does. The world is full of people who will doubt you, criticize you, and try to convince you that you're not capable. But the most dangerous thing is when you start believing them instead of yourself. That's when you lose. That's when you stop before you've even given yourself a real chance. Most people spend their lives waiting for permission to chase their dreams, permission to be great, permission to take risks. They look around for approval, hoping someone will tell them they're good enough, that they have what it takes. But here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to look at you and say you are destined for greatness. That has to come from you. You have to decide right now that you believe in yourself even when no one else does. When you don't believe in yourself, every obstacle feels 10 times harder. Every challenge feels like a reason to quit. You second guess your decisions, hesitate when you should act, and hold yourself back from opportunities that could change your life. But when you have unshakable belief in yourself, everything changes. You stop fearing failure because you know it's just part of the journey. You stop waiting for the perfect moment because you realize there is no perfect moment, only now. Think about the people you admire, the ones who have achieved incredible things. They weren't born different from you. They had doubts, they had fears, they had failures. The difference is they refused to let those things define them. They made a choice to believe in themselves when no one else did. That's what separates those who succeed from those who don't. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's belief backed by relentless action. You have to be willing to bet on yourself when no one else will. When people laugh at your dreams, when they say you're not capable, when the road ahead looks impossible, you have to keep moving forward. Because if you don't believe in you, why would anyone else? People respect confidence. They respect conviction. They respect the person who shows up day after day, putting in the work, refusing to quit. This kind of belief isn't about arrogance. It's not about pretending you have all the answers or thinking you're better than everyone else. It's about knowing that you have what it takes to figure things out, that no matter how hard it gets, you won't give up on yourself. It's about looking in the mirror and saying, I got this, even when you feel like you don't. The truth is, life will test you. It will push you to your limits. It will try to break you. And in those moments, the only thing that will keep you going is your belief in yourself. That belief will carry you through failure, through rejection, through pain. It will remind you why you started in the first place. So stop waiting for someone else to tell you that you're good enough. Stop looking for signs that you should go after what you want. You are the sign. The fact that you have a dream, that you have something inside you that won't let go, that's all the proof you need. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Because in the end, that belief is what will make the difference between a life of regret and a life of greatness. Discomfort and pain are not things to be avoided. They are things to be embraced. Most people run from pain, seeking comfort at every opportunity. They avoid challenges, take the easy route, and settle for a life that feels safe. But the truth is, growth does not happen in comfort. It happens in the moments of struggle, in the times when everything inside you is screaming for you to stop, but you push forward anyway. Think about any major achievement in life, whether it's becoming physically stronger, mastering a skill, or achieving success in your career. None of it happens without discomfort. A muscle only grows when it is broken down and rebuilt through resistance. The same applies to your mind and your character. If you never push yourself beyond what feels easy, you will never discover what you are truly capable of. Pain is not the enemy. It is a test. It is life asking you, how bad do you really want this? Most people quit at the first sign of difficulty. The moment they feel discomfort, they convince themselves it's not worth it. They tell themselves they aren't strong enough, that it's too hard, that maybe they should try something easier. But those who achieve greatness understand that pain is temporary, while the rewards of pushing through it last forever. There will be moments when you feel exhausted, when doubt creeps in, when every part of you wants to give up. Those are the moments that define you. When you push through pain, when you refuse to quit despite how hard it gets, you build a mental toughness that no one can take away from you. Every time you choose to embrace discomfort instead of running from it, you are proving to yourself that you are stronger than you ever imagined. Most people never reach their full potential because they never push past their limits. They stop the moment it gets difficult. But what they don't realize is that the greatest breakthroughs happen right after the hardest moments. When you think you have nothing left, when you are convinced you have reached your limit, that is when you must dig deeper. Because the truth is, you always have more inside you. Your mind will try to convince you that you are done, but it is lying to you. You're capable of far more than you think, but you will never know that unless you keep going. The most successful people in the world are not the ones who had it easy. They are the ones who face challenge after challenge and refuse to break. They are the ones who fell down and got back up. They are the ones who felt pain and chose to keep moving forward anyway. If you want to achieve something great, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to train yourself to see pain not as a roadblock, but as a necessary step on the path to success. The next time you feel like quitting, remind yourself why you started in the first place. Remind yourself that every moment of discomfort is making you stronger, tougher, and more prepared for whatever comes next. It is easy to stay in your comfort zone, but nothing great ever happens there. The real rewards, the ones that change your life, come when you push yourself past what you thought was possible. When you stop fearing pain and start embracing it, you unlock a level of strength that few people ever reach. You become the kind of person who does not back down, who does not quit, who does not settle. And when you become that person, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. Doubt is one of the most powerful forces holding people back from reaching their full potential. It doesn't always come from within. Often it comes from those around us. Friends, family, co-workers, or even complete strangers. People will tell you that your dreams are too big, that your goals are unrealistic, and that you are not capable of achieving what you set out to do. The world is full of doubters, critics, and people who will try to bring you down. But here's the truth. Their opinions don't matter. The only thing that matters is what you choose to believe about yourself. Many people never chase their dreams because they let the doubts of others dictate their actions. They hear negativity and start questioning themselves. They begin to think, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not good enough. That kind of thinking is what kills ambition before it even has a chance to grow. But successful people, those who achieve greatness, have one thing in common. They don't listen to the doubters. They don't waste time seeking approval or worrying about what others think. They focus on their own belief, their own vision, and their own determination. There will always be people who tell you that you can't do something. Sometimes their doubts come from their own fears and insecurities. They couldn't do it themselves, so they assume you can't either. Other times, they simply don't want to see you succeed because it reminds them of their own failures. But their opinions have nothing to do with you. Just because someone else doesn't believe in your dreams doesn't mean they aren't possible. The key to success is learning to block out the noise. When someone tells you that you can't do something, prove them wrong. Not with words, but with action. Let your work, your effort, and your persistence speak for you. The best revenge against doubters is success. Instead of letting negativity bring you down, use it as fuel. Every time someone tells you that you can't, use it as motivation to push even harder. Think about the greatest achievers in history. Every single one of them faced doubt. People told them their ideas were impossible, that they would fail, that they were wasting their time. But they ignored the noise and kept pushing forward. If they had listened to the doubters, they would have never achieved anything. The same applies to you. If you allow the negativity of others to control your actions, you will never reach your full potential. But if you choose to believe in yourself, despite what others say, you will prove them wrong every time. Hard work is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter where you come from, what talents you were born with, or how much natural ability you have. What matters is how much effort you are willing to put in. Many people make the mistake of believing that success is about luck or raw talent, but the truth is that nothing great is ever achieved without relentless, consistent work. The people who rise to the top are not necessarily the smartest or the most gifted. They are the ones who refuse to stop grinding, no matter how difficult the road gets. The problem is that most people want success without sacrifice. They want the rewards without putting in the effort. They look at successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders and admire their achievements, but they don't see the long nights, the early mornings, the countless failures, and the hours upon hours of work that went into getting there. What separates the great from the average is not talent. It's work ethic. The best in the world are the ones who show up every single day, even when they don't feel like it, even when no one is watching, even when it feels like they aren't making progress. There will be days when the work feels like it's not paying off. You'll put in the hours, the sweat, the sacrifice, and still feel like you're not moving forward. That's when most people quit. They tell themselves it's not worth it, that they aren't seeing results fast enough, and they walk away. But what they don't realize is that success is not about instant gratification. It's about consistency over time. The work you put in today might not pay off immediately, but over weeks, months, and years, it compounds. The ones who keep pushing, even when it feels like nothing is happening, are the ones who eventually break through. Discipline is the key. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. The most successful people in the world don't rely on feeling inspired to get things done. They rely on habits, routines, and an unbreakable mindset. They don't make excuses. They don't let distractions pull them away from their goals. They treat their work as non-negotiable. If you only work hard when you feel like it, you will never reach your full potential. But if you commit to putting in the effort every single day, no matter what, you will separate yourself from the crowd. The truth is, there are no shortcuts. If you want to be great at something, you have to be willing to put in more work than anyone else. You have to outwork your competition, outlast the struggles, and keep going when others stop. That is the price of success. If you aren't willing to pay that price, someone else will, and they will take the opportunities that could have been yours. Hard work is a choice. Every single day you have the choice to either put in the effort or make excuses. No one else can do the work for you. No one else is responsible for your success. It all comes down to how much you are willing to sacrifice, how much effort you are willing to give, and how relentless you are willing to be in the pursuit of your goals. The world does not reward potential. It rewards action. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you and start putting in the work, because at the end of the day, the only thing standing between you and success is the effort you are willing to give. Quitting is the easiest choice to make when things get hard, but it is also the most damaging. The moment you quit, you confirm every doubt, every fear, and every excuse that has ever crossed your mind. You tell yourself that you were not strong enough, not capable enough, and not worthy enough to achieve what you set out to do. But the truth is, the only way you truly fail is if you stop trying. No matter how many times you fall, no matter how many setbacks you face, as long as you keep moving forward, you are still in the fight. Life is not designed to be easy. It will challenge you, test you, and push you to your limits. There will be days when everything seems to be against you, when progress feels non-existent, and when giving up seems like the logical option. But those moments are exactly when you must dig deeper. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than the challenges in front of you. Every struggle is a chance to build resilience, to grow tougher, and to develop the kind of mindset that refuses to break. The people who succeed in life are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who fail over and over again, but never stop trying. They understand that failure is not a reason to quit. It is a lesson. Every setback teaches something valuable. Every time you stumble, you gain knowledge that prepares you for the next step. But too many people see failure as the end instead of as part of the process. They let one mistake define them. Let one bad day convince them that they are not meant to succeed. But success is not about never making mistakes. It is about refusing to stay down when you do. There will be times when you feel like your progress is too slow, that your efforts are not paying off, and that you are stuck in the same place. But success is not about instant results. It is about consistency over time. Most people quit right before they are about to make a breakthrough. They give up because they don't see immediate rewards, not realizing that persistence is what separates the great from the average. The ones who keep going, who push through frustration and doubt, are the ones who eventually reach their goals. It is easy to say you want something when things are going well, but real commitment is shown when things get tough. Anyone can work hard when they are motivated, when they are seeing progress, and when they feel inspired. But true discipline is continuing to show up even when motivation is gone. It is putting in the effort even when no one is watching, even when you are tired, and even when it feels like nothing is working. Those are the moments that define your success, because those are the moments that most people give up. No matter how difficult things get, no matter how many times you fail, you must keep moving forward. Even if the progress is small, even if it feels like you are barely making a difference, every step matters. The only way to truly lose is to stop trying. The only way to guarantee failure is to quit. But if you keep pushing, keep grinding, and refuse to give up, nothing in this world can stop you. You are capable of more than you think, and the only way to prove it is to keep going no matter what stands in your way.